But you have been taking a very different approach to your own freedom and your own self-expression since 2007. From the what I was able to understand of the history is photos of your Canadian wedding
Yeah.
were released by somebody that we're not naming, I assume. And just as a clarification, because some blogs say the wedding was in Vancouver and some say it was in New Brunswick.
New
Which?
Brunswick.
It was in New Brunswick?
Yes.
That's where I'm from. What part of New Brunswick?
Really?
Yeah, I'm from St. John, New Brunswick.
Oh, well, that's funny. Well, it was in New Brunswick. I don't remember exactly. Well, my ex-husband, he's
Hmm.
from Barnaby River, so it's
Barnaby
like,
River.
uh, do you know where's Barnaby River?
No, I don't even know where Barnaby River is.
Well, it's a little town. It's like it's close. It's like 1 hour from what's the name of
Moncton, Fredericton?
Moncton.
From
Moncton.
Moncton. Okay.
In Moncton. Yeah,
So
the
it was
wedding
near
was in Moncton.
Moncton. That's crazy. And you guys are split up now, but at the time in 2007 when the photos were brought to you, and this isn't a story that a lot of, again, a lot of North American Anglo phone listeners are going to know about. Basically, it's true that they tried to blackmail you about releasing these photos, and you turned around and said, "No, if you want to blackmail me, I'd rather come out."
Totally. The thing was that when they told me about being when they took this pictures and tried to blackmail me, I already had I was married for 2 years already.
Mm-hmm.
So the main thing with me was not about me. It was about a group. I was part of the most important pop group in Latin America, and
Mm-hmm.
I have another 5 members. So I was like, I'm not afraid of myself. I'm afraid of the whole group. I
Right.
don't want to affect that.
Mm-hmm.
But I talked to my producer, and I was like, because my producers told me we have like another. We can say it's a lie. We can say it's like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We can say whatever and just deny it, or we can talk. And I was like, you know
Right.
why I want to talk, because I would like to. I would love to when I was 16, 17, and I was like struggling with my sexuality, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like. Forgive. I was like asking God to change me, and I was like crying in my room. I would love to see someone to look up to and say, you know what, he's gay, he's cool, he's having a wonderful life, and he don't have to be ashamed of it.
And you've gone all the way. It's not as if it doesn't seem like this is just something you're doing on the side. I mean, my coworker told me about your founding the LIBERTAD Center.
Yeah.
You were working with P Flag and then the Armario Abierto, I think,
Yes.
in Mexico City. What can you tell us about about this organization you founded, Libertad?
Well, for me, it's really important that now that life gave me that possibility to help people and also to be free. I think your freedom is the most wonderful thing you can have
Mm.
and more precious. So for me, Libertad, this foundation, it's important because it's helping other teenagers that are struggling with their sexualities, and sometimes they don't have enough information.
Mm.
Um, in this in this in this in this place, they have information. There's a hotline that they could call 24 hours to
Mm.
ask questions or just talk to an expert.
Mm.
There's a shelter in case their families uh, take them out of their houses,
Mm.
and they could have food. They can sleep there. They don't have to go to the street.
Mm.
And the most important thing is that we're trying to approach families also, because for us, I think the family, it's the most important thing. So what we are trying to do is like to educate the families again and show them what's the gay word, and what's about, and tell them that it's not a sin and how is it, and try to re-educate people.
Absolutely, and then it seems like your own mom has taken up that mantle, has taken up that cause. And I was reading that she's going to be publishing a book about helping parents whose kids are coming out.
Totally, totally. My mother is it's working on a book right now, and it's about that. It's about her experience. We are from border town,
Hmm.
Reynosa, Tamaulipas, and McAllen, Texas. That's why I have the double nationality.
Okay.
And well, my mom is like telling her whole story about how um, she get to know the homosexuality and how her best friend was killed when she was 15 by haters, and
Mm.
it's all about when I was little boy and how she started to recognize my gayness, and
Mm.
I think it's gonna be wonderful because it's more like for parents that maybe have the are in the same situation and
Mhm.
they don't know they don't know what to do and they don't know where to go. They're gonna have at least some story that could help them.
Well, it's a very special part of your story because you don't have, Lance Bass's mom or George Michael's mom. I mean, I think she's still alive. Coming out and writing a book about and how to reach out and help other parents of gay children. I mean, your mom must be a very extraordinary woman.
Yeah, for sure. My mom is amazing, amazing, amazing. For her was really, really it was a struggle because she don't want me to she don't want anybody to hurt me,
Mm.
but she had learned so much about the gay community and the gay
Mm.
world, and now she's so like pro gay and she's working for all these causes. So that's why she's doing this book because she's saying like I was doing so many mistakes and I was
Mm.
so lonely, so
Mm.
I wanna show other parents what happened to me and maybe they could feel like they're like a reflection of me.
And so, is her book going to be called Humanidad?
She don't know yet. She's still working on the title.
Okay. I certainly hope that it's a book that's going to get translated into English because there aren't enough of those stories out there in the world for parents.